I'm on Lake Norman today. It's a little overcast and rainy. I'm going to be showing you a little bit of techniques for catching bass and perch. Going to use two different techniques primarily. It's kind of, I call it search and destroy. Basically the first rig I'm going to be using is a large crankbait. This is a Bass Pro XPS deep diver. It runs about 20 feet deep. And on the back ring I have a snap, and then about 2 to 3 feet of fire line that ends up in a small little Clio spoon. This is about 1 inch long. So as this kind of runs through the water, the spoon is going to be following along this bait, and you'll catch bass on the plug, sometimes perch, the bigger perch, and you also get perch on these little spoons. And it's a very effective technique for covering a lot of water in a short period of time to locate schools. As far as location goes, I'm going to be fishing on the outside of some fairly deep points that go out into the main lake, targeting about 25 to 35 feet deep. These points will come out, they'll kind of drift off into deeper water and drop off anywhere from 40 to 60 feet. And I found that 25-foot break where it kind of goes out and then it drops off into a little deeper water has been the key. Big schools of bass and white perch have been schooling up on shad there. So it's been a pretty effective technique in the last few days. Perch hit the front crankbait, so got one on there. Got a little guy in the back. That's a pretty good sized perch, about average. This is a little smaller version. And what I did is I trolled right through a school there. I could see it. Very helpful when you're trolling to have these Navionics maps. Lake Master, there's another one. Because it allows you to follow the contours of the lake, so you get an appropriate depth, and then you can stay on there. There's another nice perch there. This one hit the back spoon. Probably about 9 inches, 10 inches maybe, good sized perch. I got 2 on that one. Just shows how aggressive these fish are. They'll even attack that. That's a pretty good sized perch there. I just measured that, and it was 11.5 inches, so you know, that's what you're looking for. Nice fish. Another thing to mention is that typically if you find these fish, they're stacked up pretty thick, so you're going to get quite a few hits in a short period of time. If you're not getting any bites in an area, it's better just to move on and try another point, another mouth of the bay. You don't want to spend all your time one specific area unless you're catching fish. You also get some, well, this is about an average Lake Norman bass, maybe 13, 14 inches long. That's when you get a double like that of 14 inches. Kind of see how fat these are. They've been definitely feeding on shad.